Well, it takes a little while for it to warm up. Let's keep cracking. Right, there we are. So, Mr. Bond. Tea and hot water and fruit mentos, please. So, let's unpause and see what happens. I have lots of claimants to some places, I just need to remember where. And I need to remember not to go to war with Sicily and probably the Holy Roman Empire, because I probably still have a truce with them. Certainly I do with Sicily. I seem to remember I might have gone after Chernihiv, possibly Galicia, Volhynia, Georgia, and wherever that is. And maybe after Creek, I don't know.
At least one of them was a weak claimant that you press, so you can use the list of available weak claims to track them down.
It's true. Let's close all the left the defensive pact messages and
yes. I'll sharpen that knife after we've finished the cake.
So
It's like a scroll. I'm wondering if I should try making the icing thinner as well. So you get.
So I've got a claim against. Let's click through. Hang on. Let's yes. 153,000 troops. That's going to buy us a lot of war if we're careful. So I can go for the theme of Hellas, whatever the hell that is. Hellas.
Looks like it's a duchy.
A duchy. So I've got 2 potential duchies here. Lucania, which is apparently 3 random bits. It's probably
Which includes Constantinople.
Which includes Constantinople.
On the other hand.
And it includes Constantinople.
Yeah. That's going to be quite some siege.
It shall be a hell of a siege, but the Byzantine Empire is looking kind of feeble. Let's see where Hellas is. Hellas is in Greece.
It's a slightly more sensible place.
Is a slightly more sensible place.
It doesn't get you Constantinople.
But doesn't get me Constantinople.
Well, if you've got Constantinople, you could probably move your capital there.
I could. Okay, I mean...
It's a good way it may no longer be a good way to gain tech.
It's true, I'd have to look round for...
Hello, Claire.
Okay. Let's go for Constantinople, it'll be a laugh.
So have you checked that it's fallen out of the defence pact? Yes.
Yes.
So it does have a friend, mind. The Byzantine Empire does have a friend. Whoever that shield on the right is.
Which is Galicia, Volhynia.
Okay. I wonder if you have a useful case of Spedi against them, since you're going to be at war with them anyway.
I'm hoping that I will, yes. Right, so let's send that off.
Of course,
So that's
whether you'll actually get
40,000
Constantinople is
plus.
Go.
So that's about 20,000 between them. Oh, I have a casus belli. What do I have a casus belli for?
Nothing very good, but like as I said, if you're going to be at war with them anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, assuming you have a case of Steadite, it's useful and not useful.
I've got like 8 million de jure claims, so all of those are perfectly reasonable. I don't think any of the claims aren't any good, so what have we got? We've got random stoke, slightly less random stoke, different random stoke.
Relatively sensible stoke.
Let's go for that. Let's go for Novgorod. So, I think I've got 2 things currently in the bag to give out as counties, and I think another 2 or 3 that should come good within 6 months.
Yes, I can't remember. I have a vague feeling you found one that would be halfway through being built, and you added 2 more. Does your odd outlinery thing on the side list everything that's being built? No, it only lists. So I have this vague feeling it sometimes shows you things that were under construction, but apparently not.
It does show me the great works that are under construction.
And it shows you your domain, but...
Yeah. So...
yes, so you've currently got 2 baronies in your pocket. Yes.
Yes.
Right, okay, yes, which are... Oh, right, but those are not... Those are actually parts of counties that you own, yes.
Yes. Well, strictly, Barony of Westminster is within...
Yeah. Oh no, you do actually own the baronies, right, okay. That's all.
So Westminster is... Westminster's a county and showing up here as a county.
Yes, but you also own the barony of Westminster, which is part of the county of Westminster.
Yep.
The other 2 only appear, yes. In general, if you have a county, the list of things you hold doesn't bother mentioning its capital barony, because you obviously have
to have that.
In the county.
Right. That's possible inheritances.
You do own about half of the wonders of the world now.
Your point is?
Why are there no such wonders in India?
There's a Great Pyramid of Khufu.
That's quite substantially not in India and in Egypt.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said Egypt. But clearly I was a Right. We're so far on one thing that needs a new barony. So, Chernihiv is small. Let's declare war and claim Chernihiv. Georgia's quite tough just to go after a duchy. Probably not worth it unless I'm going after all of Västergötland.
Well, if the Duchess holds 2 duchies, though, you can't take the whole thing at once, unless you get both of the claims personally. You'll have to do them bit by bit, just as you're having to nibble at the multi-counts in Ireland.
Okay, Tangier has some very odd holdings.
I think that's Fez that has the very odd bits. Tangier itself was just a couple of bits around the northern corner of
Yes.
Africa.
I will come back to her. So there's her and Västergötland. Oh, there are. Right, you're 40 female, right, okay, so back to realm view. Let's see if there's anywhere that I've got a strong claim for. So, that one. Or that. Well, I'll claim one. Doesn't really matter. On behalf of. Let's actually claim the coastal ones. They tend to be a bit more productive.
That should help with them. Because ideally what you want is for the person you land there to have enough forces for them to be able to take the other one.
Yes. But the thing is, claiming that one will claim their capital.
Their current capital, which may give them better.
Yeah. And I think puts him nicely in the middle while the other guy has to shuttle about between two things. So let's claim Thracia. I think that looks good. Galicia. Yeah. You have an alliance with the Byzantine Empire, which is fine. Oh yeah, we already declared war on you, didn't we? Yes.
I think you only have counties. I mean, if you check.
Yeah, I went after the county, so we are going after Chernihiv. Did we have anything good on Kiev? They're in the defensive pact, god damn them. Don't have a casus belli. Do have casus belli. You're a de jure claiming a single county. Okay, so...
Well, it needs only a single county. You can't get that bit.
Yes. Still don't have any good claims on Georgia. Rebetchniks. Can't thereof. Nothing good. So, let's go and check who I've got a treaty with. How just it doesn't matter. I can try and declare war on them and see what happens.
Yes.
Or go, oh bugger, they're in the defensive pact. As is also traditional.
So you still have a truce with the HRE?
Yeah, so I still have a truce with the HRE. Let's not do that.
I don't think
No, they're in the defensive pact.
Oh,
They actually...
well, then we revolt then.
The Leonese revolt, however... Oh,
Yes,
bugger.
it is.
The independent counter thingy. Let's just check.
The person has a de jure claim, so they could probably take it themselves.
Yeah.
You might want to do it anyway to get an entire kingdom.
Yeah, of Granada. I can only go for one county. Duchess of Fez. We can. Oh, she's not in the defensive pact. Good, yes.
Yes, it's basically Tangier, which fills in a small bit of your
Of my gap,
coast
yes.
down there.
Yeah.
Required landing another person.
Yeah. And so let's just check. She's not part of the defensive pact. Declare war. Oh, well, I can't claim. I can claim Östergötland for
Yes.
him, and he's already landed. So I think that works. Right. Let's go through and check the landed status of everyone. Right, give him the ban one year Arklow. Let's go and find out where Arklow is and transfer him under the relevant person. So he's landed. He is not yet landed. Let's find out where Barry is and transfer vassalage. He's not landed, so I can't do anything about that yet. He's landed, so I've got one person. I've got two people that aren't landed, so those wars need to last for long enough to get that. So why did I pick this lottery? That was quite random of me. So why did I pick that duchy? That was quite random of me. Also, oh no, that's Byzantine Empire. Right, yes, right.
The duchy that contains Constantinople.
That's the one.
It is quite a random duchy.
Yes. So, and he is not landed, but that's fine. We just have to make the war last long enough
You're
for
going
that.
to have you can start by besieging Constantinople.
Yes. So, right, let's go and have a look at
That will take you most of the year.
Yes. Some of my wars. Off we zip to sub-realm view. It's everybody's favourite sub-realms, everybody. How big is Sweden? Let's zoom in a bit so we can actually see county boundaries. Sweden. Slightly weedier than I'd actually like. So,
The British army might get to do something.
yeah, they might. So, what shall I do here? I think I find an organiser. Actually, let's not put him in the centre. That's a stupid place to put him. Let's put our organiser out on a wing because he's actually not very good at anything other than logistics. And let's stick you in. We will march you in and bring the Lappish army down. That should get us started there. So, Fez. Okay. You've got hardly any troops. Right, that will do for that war. Let's march you in there. By the time you get there, you'll probably be cheerful again. Right. So, Thracasia is this thing, and I'm going for these counties. You've got 6,500 people. Right, how? That's not enough. That's more like it. Guys get to go there. Journey off we go. 3,000. So what have we got up here that's mine? Galicia thingamy-bob. Right, you are a serious proposition. You're over there, which is frankly the wrong side of everything. So for that we probably want Poland, thingy, Bohemia, and let's raise Franconia because you're not very much use there. You guys get to go on a fun trip to Vladimir. And then you can get to go to Galicia, Volhynia. So then there's the Byzantine Empire and the random Duchy of Random. Ooh, I've got Serbia. I should remember I've got Serbia. Croatia. I should remember I've got Croatia.
Their respective residents would appreciate it if you didn't confuse.
It's true. Look, this is a very typically English thing to do. I draw an arbitrary line on the map and say this side is Serbia and this side is Croatia with absolutely no regard for who's in there. And then I sit back and watch while they have civil war. Yes, this...
Chaos for Chase. Does he have any children? It's curious. Okay,
yes.
Yes, he does quite well for people.
Adopted chastity in later life. It's a lifestyle choice. So, what we can do, however, is raise Norway. Okay.
There's a small fight there.
I didn't mean there to be a small fight there. All right. England.
I think you could safely raise that in.
It turns out I could safely have raised that in that county, but I didn't know that. Brittany. Croatia. Right, so that's starting to be serious numbers. I would want to raise France as well, which is probably best done here. Do I have enough ships? Yes. Insert onto ships. So, where is my best point for going to besiege Constantinople? I think it's over there. What's the troop limit there? 23,000. So France will do quite nicely to besiege Constantinople. So, excuse me, I just need to work out where Lucania is. So, there's that lot. And you guys get in there. You guys get in there. So I've raised England, I've raised France. What I have not raised is... Can I not raise that because it's in revolt? Aquitaine.
Yeah.
Right. Ships. So let's insert you on some ships. Sail you over there, drag you over there. Right, I've raised Baetica but not Lusitania. You get ships, you get on ships. You, I think I get to come over here. Let's do another bit where we go, where the hell is this place anyway? So it's actually that county there and that one there. Okay. Right, so have I raised Aragon? I have not raised Aragon. Let's raise some ships. Stick people on ships. You get to be shipped off to here. And we want to ship some people off over there. Right. I am not going to raise Wales. I am deliberately leaving Wales alone. Wales is Scotland. Alright, I shall leave Ireland alone and Brittany alone.
We've already raised Britain.
Okay. Right.
Franconia, you can leave that. No, you haven't. You've raised Franconia.
I've raised Franconia. Have I raised Denmark? Yes. Have I? Apparently I've raised Denmark. I wonder where I raised Denmark. How nice. I guess I'll find out at some point. Or is Denmark just like epically pissed off with me?
It should still give you some troops.
Yes.
Because you're a low crown authority rather than autonomous vassals,
Yes.
as I recall.
I've raised Norway, which is over there. I don't recall raising Denmark.
You've probably got enough people.
I've probably got enough people. Right, so I think I'll march you guys in there. You in there. You not. Go And you lot get to go. Actually, you lot get to go there. And you lot get to go here. Here.
Don't forget that you're trying to take Constantinople as well as Byzantine.
Oh yeah, hang on, that's right. So, right, yes, you guys are going to Thracasia. It's that lot that I want straight off to there. And yeah, right. Okay. Let's see what happens. I won that battle against, like, 10 people in the Byzantine Empire. Right, let's take you over here. So, you, hang on, I want to stop you there and wait for... Actually, let's just take you straight to there. Let's do that. Haha, right. So, that's good to know. So, someone's been imprisoned. Someone's left the defensive pact. English fleet has arrived somewhere. Well, okay, we don't need to do anything with you right now. We wait for everyone else to turn up. And I still need to make sure I check the status of landedness for a couple of people before I end wars. Of course. Right.
So the Byzantine Empire has 10,000 troops on its border.
Yes.
11,000.
Let's instead get you in there. And let's go and sort out my Norwegian army, who's now kind of confused with him and him.
You just choose the rotation of character.
Him, and him. Right, okay. Yes, what I want to do is make sure that this 20,000 gets in here quick before 11,000 meet my start meeting my 9,000. Because those 9,000 are plenty to deal with this lot. They're not really equipped to deal with the...
Where are those 11,000 going? They're movement blocks now.
They're going to... somewhere. Towards me.
Excellent.
Excellent, that's not bad. Right, so let me see where some English armies have arrived. Right. Now let me zoom out so that I can see these things. So that is waiting there for its mates. English army has arrived in Narbonne. Glue. Embark army. Shove army in general direction of Constantinople-ish. Thank you for telling me that my country's got holding somewhere is under siege. Yep, that's fine. We'll probably go and fight there in a bit. And the English army have arrived in Smyrna. Yes, thank you. Right, okay. So, that's all looking okay. Oh yeah, what I should do is go and relieve my Protestator so we can go and lead armies. And that way I can still put...
You haven't actually asked that poor Lapid army to move.
I thought I had. Hang on, let me insert speed boots in there, because Oh no, I don't need speed boots anymore. I'm sure I did ask that Lappish army to move. Yes. It's just that Lapland is bloody huge. They're up in the north and it's taking them a while to get going. Which, I think is fair enough. English army arrives
You
in...
might want to look at who gets the defensive benefits in that battle in Anatolia.
Yes, hang on. I just need to put someone in charge of that army. Actually, let's put Mr. Speedboots in charge of this army. Because I think he could do with it. Because there's that lot going towards it, and I don't mind losing that battle particularly, but I might be able to do something about it. So, they're currently sitting down.
They've stopped moving. They were previously heading into the next county. But
that's mountainous terrain.
are they both mountainous?
Yeah. That one's plains, but I don't think they're going to go to plains because they're not bloody stupid.
So mostly I think you want to check, see if you've got any any people who will give you a...
I'm pretty sure I don't, but I will have a look. Let's...
You want to keep the asphalt because
well, yes. Direct leader, skilled tactician. Siege, strategist, tough soldier, unyielding, inspiring leader, gladiators. Organizer, inspiring leader. Brilliant strategist, inspiring leader. Gladiator, unyielding, tough stitcher. Direct leader, brilliant strategist, organizer.
Okay, you have no terrain specific
No,
commanders at all.
we have no terrain specific commanders at all, but I have nearly...
You do have lots of troops.
I do have quite a lot of troops, and in an emergency I can abort this lot and push them up there. Well, I don't particularly want to do that on the grounds that, they're useful. Where's that? Oh right, that's where Iconion is. You've arrived in Salerno. Yes, thank you, I know that. You've arrived in Westergotland. And your army is... Hooray, big enough to besiege. You're a random revolt. Are you going to take your 900 people to try and besiege Middlesex? Because if you are, I'm going to laugh. English army has arrived in Ragusa. Excellent. You're big enough to besiege it as well. Brilliant. You've still arrived in Östergötland. Someone's been in prison. Someone wants to kill someone. Right, okay. Let's go see what the Holy Roman Empire is trying to play out. English fleet has arrived in Constantia. Right, well... English army, let's find somewhere I have a siege leader. Right, you're a siege leader. Get your ass in there. Do I have a spare? I think I've got 2 siege leaders.
I don't know if they stack.
Also, I can't currently find one. Let's put Brock in there.
It's probably a fairly safe place.
Yes, I can always unbrock it if it looks like it's going to be a problem. Okay, you've arrived in Orsha. Okay, let's glue you lot together. That's all getting ready for that war. Right, so respond. Let's go somewhere in Chernihiv. You're big enough now that I'm not that worried.
Those guys have started moving the Byzantine army there.
Yes.
Who's moving first? They're moving second. Is it worth aborting your move and then restarting it? So as to slow yourself down a bit so that you end up with a defensive advantage. And they may abort them, of course. So
Yes. Well,
yes, they haven't yet.
I think Let's go for it. They're just going to bring in more troops. I don't think I gain anything at this point by waiting.
They're always going to end up moving a lot second. What you need is a disorganiser who slows your army down.
Slightly. Yes.
So that you end up movement locked after they do. But who's invisible otherwise.
Right. You lot have arrived in Salerno. Okay. That's fine. You can do your thing. That's not unreasonable. Oh, I've got 2% more score in something. Chernihiv. I might have run over a small army accidentally. Right, so you guys, you're big. You're about to go into a battle. So somewhere down here I do have a spare thingy. Not taking any more fat, yes. Brilliant. Whoops, actually also march you into the goddamn county that we want you to fight in. Actually, let's take you and get you in there as well. So the army we're expecting. That is the army we're expecting. Right, so they have a narrow flank centre thing. Thank you, Exarch Albert. I really wanted to know that right now. English army has arrived in Orsha. Okay, in you go to wherever that is. So this battle then. You've arrived in Roslav, all good. English fleets arrived at Ephesus. I think we sent you in there as well. It might be overkill, but I'd rather overkill than underkill at this point. Aha! Right, fingers crossed, my army is doing its job. Okay, I don't think I need to send another 7,000 troops in there. I think I can send those 7,000 troops to where I intended to send them in the first place. Good lord, someone left the defensive pact against me. Not that I can declare war against them right now, but, you know, something to bear in mind for the future. Ooh, and I've managed to nick something from Constantinople. Do we have any? So, ooh, woo. Some more skirmish. Oh, hang on, is there anything else I can get? Ha ha ha, lol, no, you must be kidding. Right, so about this battle then.
I think their reinforcements might arrive in time.
It's true, but I don't think it's going to do very much good. So, English army have arrived in Thingy. Glue you lot together. Let's just check.
Oh, well, that should do.
That's fine. I Well, let's actually gather a county away from them. Then they can't see me coming. Then I'll shove in an organiser so that they can nip in quick and give them a brief kicking. Okay, my army has arrived in Constantinople. Let's 16.0 fort. We're going to be here forever. Just for comparison purposes, like my fort in Westminster, which, like, the Vestergotlanders are trying to besiege, is 8.5. Mm-hmm. Right, okay. Remind me again when we thought Constantinople was a good idea?
Because it's impossible to bloody besiege.
Oh yeah, that's true. Right, well, I'm at 15% already for the Byzantine Empire. Anyway, so
yeah,
you
may
guys...
not actually have successfully besieged Constantinople.
Let's go and besiege
Even assuming
that one, because that's also one of the... okay, let's actually suck. No, I want the other army. I have two armies there. I want the other one.
Oh, you need to be in position to click on it twice.
Right, you guys. Get in there. Find a speedboot. No. I want you to put the speedboot in charge. Okay, that is now run by speedboots. Okay. Right, that's alright. So how's this going? They're pouring all their armies in. And...
You're not quite doing exactly, but you're trying.
I'm pouring some armies in. I have lots of armies in this area. Excuse me, I don't know where... oh, right, apparently I think I ran over some spare Holy Roman troops. So, how are we doing here?
You get away with this, because I think they gave you recruits who hadn't had the chance to settle down yet.
Yes, they did, didn't they?
Well, it should be you get a stomping amount of war scroll, because I think it'll be based on the number of troops you defeated and not on the fact that they were all half asleep.
Right, Battle of Nicopolis. We won.
Yes, you now have 18% war score.
Right, anyway, let's send you lot in here, and I will send you lot back over there where I first thought of. Let's check where everyone is. So you're right there. Ooh, we've finished grand statues for the Dove Memorial Garden. Can we build anything else for the Dove Memorial Garden? Monthly prestige, secluded groves, power increase. Let's build a pet graveyard and improve the opinion of our children, because it's slightly unusual. That's there. English early outnote in Smyrna. Right, yes. We know about that one. Let's just go check on my walls elsewhere that nothing terrible is happening. Nothing terrible is happening in Spain. Ha 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 ha, good luck. Nothing terrible is happening there. Oh. Something slightly terrible is happening. We don't have enough people. Do I have... You're not mine. Any useful nearby? People I haven't raised.
Oh, you've done it. You're in the problem possible. Very well.
We'll get there eventually. Right. How are we doing out here? So, that's okay. They're going to try and have a big fight, but that's fine. I'm lining up everyone over there. And down here we're besieging like everything. I think all of those... Let me just check. So, Östgötland is just occupation. Thracacia, we've got enough in battle. Chernihiv is currently just occupation. And we've got a stonking lot of battle from the Byzantine Empire, so we don't need to worry about that. So now we just need to besiege quite a lot. And Byzantine Empire, we need to land the relevant person. And Chernihiv will need to land the relevant person. So, but we should start to be in the position to I think we're getting holdings. Hang on, I can go and check on the canonically easy to find one. So right, we should have a bunch done very shortly. Temple in Turner. Scyzopolis, there's Scyzopolis. Okay. Let's glue you guys together. So yes. Right, let's start a new castle going. I do. Which I will do by create new vassal. Right. That stopped that one.
Fort level doesn't appear to be making an awful lot of difference.
Yeah, but I have like...
You have brought 22,000 troops to the party.
I
feel that the number of troops you bring to a siege shouldn't make a difference after a while, because like all they do is sit there.
That's true.
Maybe I don't understand sieges.
You're the what?
They're a bunch of raiders.
Okay, right, you're raiders, I don't care. That I do care about. So what are we besieging? Oh, a mere 7.5 fort in Nicomedia. Okay, everyone's joining the defensive pact. I can probably get rid of those fleets. Right. So he's right there. Whoops. Did I just win a thing over here? No. Didn't sound very southern Italian. Ah, right, it's that one. It's in Croatia. Right. So, what are we doing? How are we doing at it? I think we're doing okay at everything. Cruises ride in Smyrna. Right, brilliant. Excellent. And that means that those armies are now more or less large enough to deal with things. Most things. Right. So we've got a castle finished in Brabant, a castle in Liège, and a castle in Toxandria. So you are now going to be Baron of Huy, wherever that is. Okay, let's find your Duke. Let's transfer vassalage. You, Lambert von Munster, are going to get the landed title of Baron of Bergen-op-Zoom. Upzoom, sort of like something like that anyway. Right, anyway. Let's transfer vassalage so that right, okay. Let's go, Mr. Driver. So, got 42% war score in the Byzantine Empire one, that's good. Okay, glue you lot together. So what do I want in here? On you and Sviatopolk and Trifon probably, and you get to go over there. I'm sure everyone will have a great time. Do I have anyone left in charge of this army? No. Where's Henrik? Oh no, Henrik's on Constantinople. Idiot features, I don't want Henrik there. I want the Exarch of Carthagena there. Put Henrik back. Because he's doing a great job. So, what are you guys doing there?
They've just finished feeding from you.
Oh yeah.
And they go, what the hell do we do now?
That's probably true. So we've got 19,000 troops there. Well, I think we might assault this fort then. In a little while. Okay, we've won that. That one I think we'll wait out. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to like bring more troops together over here, or are you going to try to go to Westminster, which is after all traditionally what people do at this point. There. Ownership of the Great Pyramid of Khufu is transferred from Basileus Brock to King Ulfo.
Probably you've got a result of a war in the other panel.
No.
I didn't know you had the Great Pyramid of
Me
Khufu.
neither. I didn't think I did. When I looked at it, I was sure someone else had it.
I need to go upstairs and join a Zoom chat about you Lee Gerdiger's Christmas quiz.
Oh, okay.
It's in there.
Okay. That's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. Right. Okay. There we go.
Oh, it looks disturbingly much like it's the University of Cambridge job.
Yeah. Right, so you guys pause. a little bit easier. So that's given me positive war score in everything except the Fez War. And I am besieging something. Yeah, because I don't recall seeing the Great Pyramid in there. Because I'm sure we'd have mentioned it. Right, so there we go. Right. It's quite loud, Stoked.
Yes, I completely forgot about it. I was looking at it first time and going, complicated.
So there's people around there that we might need to worry about. Vladimirian Holy War thingy. Okay, you do you. That's going to be fine. Existing defensive pact. So let's go to Smyrna. Ooh, where we have won a siege. We have won a siege. I'm not going to assault that with only 12,000 people. Let's wait. So our holding in Ephesus is under siege. Well, I have an army of 14,000 just sitting here. Right. Let's go in there then. Right, so there we're besieging something. I will assault that.
I'm going to write hello in number 14's box. Is that me?
Right. Ooh, Rostov has gone Catholic. Good, good.
Okay, that's me upstairs then.
Right, 2, 1, assault. Right, so now let's go and see how this battle is going. Which is on plains. Ooh, so we've won the siege of Suzdal. Good. And Tangier. Excellent. So what are we besieging in Tangier? Right, okay. That's fine. Right, let's assume that everyone's besieging something useful and go back to that battle. What are you besieging now? Yeah, that's fine. So
content is rarely a good trait in someone who's he is your eventual heir.
Yes.
It's a good trait in a vassal. You want
Yes.
to encourage all your vassals
To be content.
but
but
that is
not.
your ambition.
Yes. Ooh, my centre is not looking happy. You're my
Their centre is distracted by pursuing it.
big... Hang on, I better go over there. In case they've run out of things to besiege. They have not run out of things to besiege.
Are there any other things here outside of Egypt?
Oops. You can wander over there and make the Holy Roman Empire miserable. So we can only hope.
Before I would observe your siege on Constantinople
Constantinople gets anywhere. It's quite likely. Yes, so there we go. Right, Battle of Trey, victory. Okay. You lot get back over there. Kingdom of Norway. English army's arrived somewhere. English army should be shoved off to join this lot in their siege. Conversion. You arrived in Hephaestus, right? That's fine. Join the.
Okay, the Goldman works. Goldman is a composer. But these things are vague enough to give more than one answer. Goldman is a perfectly good answer, not the Iron Lady.
I know. So if you can't find another one, then we'll just put that instead.
So I can create the kingdom of Trebizond.
Exit de jure coverage. If you turn on the de jure box, tick box in the panel.
And that's across two of my. So if I control click. Oh no, that's all within. No, that's across.
Yes, it's mostly in Armenia.
Let's create that. So let's find. Oh no, let's give it.
At the moment, it's entirely within somebody else's.
Let's give them Trebizond as well as an exarchate.
Yes, in particular, at the moment, you probably don't want to be proliferating
Yes.
exarchs because you're quite close to your vassal.
Yes.
So the thing to do.
I can create the kingdom of Ifrica, which of course has at least two of my vassals, n of my vassals in. Let's create that. Okay.
Ooh. And if you grant it as an exarch, I think that will pull
France.
what are currently French territories into your realm, into the exarchate when he dies.
Well, that'd
As
be
in,
nice.
The things that are de jure part of Ifrica will come back to you rather than going to his heir. So that's kind of sneaky, but
Duchy of Halab. I'll leave that to a vassal.
I think that looks like that's entirely within the kingdom of
Anatolia, so yes. Right, I think all of those are now things I don't care about. So, about this war then. Thank you for telling me I've become despot of Trebizond and Ifrica. Because I know that, I just did it. So we've arrived in Smyrna. Right. I can probably dismiss those fleets, can't I? Castilian claim on Palencia on King Sancho the Confessor, King of Leon and Portugal. Well, I'm fine with that. English armies have arrived in Östergötland. Brilliant. Glue you lot together. Get that war going again.
Ooh, hang on. Is will I am tell? It's brilliant tell. But it doesn't say full name. But it has to be will.
Okay. So you're besieging Galicia, Voynich. No, that's not a number to besiege with. That's not a number to besiege with at all. What besiege with? I mean assault with. Right, everything is positive. The Holy Roman Empire is probably going to go just as soon as I win a siege. Ooh, are we going to get that? I suspect this one. Okay, that one's gone. No, that's Circassia. Are we going to win the siege of Constantinople?
I don't think so. I think
I think literally anywhere else will get there first. It'd be nice to besiege Constantinople successfully, but I suspect we're going to besiege Nicomedia first,
It's Philip, I don't
because
know
we've
if
still
people
got way
do that
more.
so often,
Okay. Right, so we're currently successfully besieging in Fez. Somewhere up here. Ooh, we've won all of that county. Wow. Let's go. To the next county.
Can I send a link on to other people, or is that naughty? No, because it's nearly finished now. I can send over a copy. If I send a URL, they're currently in my web browser. Is that sufficient? Oh no, that's a new email. I found it. No, I found it.
La la. English army's arrived somewhere. Okay, right, we're now sitting out down for a thing. Right. I don't know what you're trying to do with your 387 troops,
The chances are.
but I don't think it's going to go well for you. Look, my smallest army is 10,000 people, over 10,000 people.
Yes, you were right. You didn't quite. I mean, you can just sit there and finish Constantinople as a matter of principle,
Oh, go on. Alright, let's go and...
unless he insists on surrendering. But
It's true. Let's go for Constantinople. There we are.
Constantinople
Victory!
Right.
There we go. Right, that's very
I think
important.
That is proper and done like 150 years early.
Yeah, there we are. We have... Right. Hang on. Right, he's landed.
Yes.
Right, offer peace. Enforce demands. Yes.
Did that get you Constantinople? Something's happened to Constantinople. You can't see because there's an enormous pile of armies.
Exarchate of Lotharingia.
Excellent.
Right, hang on, let's
Constantinople is part of the English Empire.
fire. So what did I actually get? So I got this bit down here. Well, some more of this bit down here. I got that bit there, and these bits here. And Constantinople. I didn't get this county here, which is, I think, where the relevant person now is. So, right, well, you guys get to go over here to finish up this war.
Wasn't she our leader rather than one?
Well, you control Constantinople, but none of the other holdings in the county.
Well, that's exciting, isn't it? Right, is anyone... No, everything else is controlled by the Byzantine Empire.
Yes.
Right, so let's unpause.
Oh right, okay, no, now most of them are now controlled.
Most of them are now mine. What I want to do is raise some fleets. Now,
You were hoping for some fleets?
I was hoping for slightly more fleets than that.
Who wears a raincoat? Colombo wears a raincoat. It's Macbeth, isn't it?
That's more like it.
Well done.
Right, you go over there. We'll dismiss you. And we'll dismiss.
Are they enough to take that army? For 147?
214.
Okay, as long as that army doesn't reinforce.
Okay, let's not dismiss that yet. You guys
Given
get
that it only needs to gain 2 more troops and it won't fit.
to march to here. Right. You guys... I think that's probably the best route back. Ooh, I have Hagia Sophia.
I just wondered if, there's some kind
Excuse
of
me, let's go check how...
ties.
So, Hagia Sophia is fully built up. What have we got in our pockets is... Siege defence... So let's start at the top. Temple Vassal Opinion, Siege Defence Monthly Party. I've got a Torture Chamber, allows me to execute, intimidate and have private conversation. I've already got one of those. I've got Bells, which is Siege Defence, Spikes, which is Siege Defence. Not that it worked very well in the end. Local Movement Speed, Grand Basilica, Historical Mural. Right, okay. So, brilliant.
In fact, you probably can't immediately use your capital here because you would have to work out how to get direct control over the city first, over the fort first.
With Constantinople.
He's not
Because
quite so classical as everybody else there, but
you are not the
it certainly makes
Indeed.
sense.
held by
Hang on.
well, that's no child in
I
picture.
thought Bath was got. I
Count
thought Bath
Lambert
was
of
got one and two
Constantinople.
and one was got one.
Yes.
Why got the back? At the front. Oh. In that case, it's Martin will be wrong then.
Right. So you are marching over there to expand, you are marching over there to do a thing. You, I'm sending over there so that I can send you to join in some other unspecified war.
Okay, fair enough. I guess I see your point.
So we're there.
Yeah,
Right.
I didn't do anything, just kind of physical chemistry, whatever that stuff is called, and I always got how all years.
Excuse me, you're the despot of Croatia. What's my problem?
Yeah, but I looked them up too and still got it wrong.
You're... Okay, you're part of the Byzantine Empire, but you're going to get a higher title from
I
me.
like the spelling of zinc with a K, it's really cute.
You're a duke. You're a direct
It's got a
duke.
C.
My
But
heir
it's like that.
is thingy, but that's fine. I want to go after that anyway. Well, fine. I mean, it's annoying, but I don't see why that's a problem. And that's starting to get down to the level I don't care about. Right, okay. It's a pity you can't press multiple de jure claims at once. That does feel a bit odd. Join the thing. Right. Yes, well I think we can safely say what the summary for this one is. It'll involve we took Constantinople. So I might need to zoom in on this rod. Well, the Bosphorus is quite tiny. Right, let's insert you in there. So let's zoom out. Can we remember which coat of arms we're looking for here? That's Vastagut, that's Fez, so it's that thing.
I think it's all of the contested title is yes, that's the de jure contested title. You might want the de facto one, but I don't want the de jure checkbox.
Because there are various births.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
I don't have any battles. Right, anyway, so this fleet. Gets to go here. You get to be dismissed.
Not the Iron Lady, Silverman is also a composer. Not again, not super famous.
Okay. So you're part of the Petty Kingdom of Östergötland. You're also part of the Petty Kingdom of Östergötland. Let's go and besiege them more.
Gold man is not. I agree. That works quite nicely.
Yeah, and especially because lady is more has more an opposite than I am.
Yeah.
Not I am. Could be any. You would.
Right.
That's true.
Do you arrive? There, let's dismiss you. It's a kind of magic.
They don't seem to have anything to do. I don't.
Yeah.
No, I think that's the wrong kind of dirt bump.
Who is Swift?
Okay, right, they're all the wrong things. So,
I think you may need to finish the siege in the that county.
I thought I had, but never mind.
They were besieging when you asked them to leave.
Oh, okay. Well, what on earth was I on?
It does seem a little bit.
I was being some kind of snooze stoat. So, right, where are we? Who are we? Who are we?
Come on, not a slaughter has to be split.
So,
You're
a peace offer from that
Slaughter's been split.
thingy gets the county.
I didn't know that was a game.
Okay, we've got the county. Right, let's use up that. Okay,
You know,
okay.
he could be Goldman because he also isn't a wallet.
Let's
Lots of things
find
aren't wallets.
the King of Sweden and give him the landed title of the Duchy of Ostrogothia.
I think Pearl is even less iron, less not
You?
iron than gold and silver though.
I should be able to dismiss. Right. So, what have we got? Has anyone seen the army of Fez? No. Oh yeah, you guys. Bye bye. So we've got 52,500 prestige. Other
You go
counties.
back to the realms view so that you can see what's going on.
Or Chopin or Schubert.
Sorry,
There's
yes.
an ambiguity. You say Swift, you could be like Jonathan Swift, or Armstrong, you could be Neil Armstrong. They're not known by one name, whereas the rest of it all so far are. That's why I don't quite like the last two, but I mean...
Another conversion. Good, good. My chaplain is earning his pay. At least his minions are. Right, since we're mostly into the siege phase, let the lights flash faster. Particularly since we've got the opportunity to just let things happen. Ivan Baetica. Right, okay. That was somewhere random in Spain. Excuse me, I need to go back to Deja Kingdoms. You're Baetica. Who are you? You're Duke of Toledo. You quite like me. Oh, you're ambitious. Can we find someone who's a bit less ambitious? As my vassal. You're a title claimant. Right, well, let's fix a bunch of your problems by making that happen. Right. That's all looking great. So, you're going to El Reef. Oh, that's fine. Lotzka's gone thingy. And I've got stuff. Ooh, what I need to do is zip into realm view. Have any weird bits fallen out? County of Nubla, for example. Right, can we transfer vassalage of Nubla? Yes, we can. Right, I think that then puts everything. What about your?
Most of those are you,
Yeah.
but the last three on the right are not you. Oh, that's only hostile.
Yeah. That means I can't transfer vassalage. So there we go. Right, where are we? Free State. Okay. So you guys.
Ash is the most obvious way of it.
Now what I want is new unit.
Well, rent in a cryptic crossword thing, A rents B could mean that A goes inside B and rents it, tears it apart. But the sound of Thorn, of course, is
Henrik Brock.
that's what Thorn
Captain
says.
Speedboots. Go to Fez.
Then you get
You
T A
lot.
X H
Go
H.
to El Reef.
Um,
And you
Crash, of
are
course,
besieging.
Crash was the evil god from Narnia, but that you need two H's for it to work, and also everything else there is kind of quotes real world deities, not fictional deities, although they're all fictional.
Is that useful?
I'm pretty sure it is.
I couldn't think of many Mexican folk heroes. There's of course, Panzavia.
Hang on. Release. Hang on. Check. He's landed. Release the peace otter. Yes.
Well, Thor and Ev are the soft and hard TH sounds. The sound, yeah.
So you guys. Oh, you've got Captain Speedboots in there already. You guys get to go on a thrilling walk
Thor and Ev back in the
over here.
Thorns are kind of pointy P thing. But then it's not, and also the sound of Thorn
Okay.
is not GH, particularly which Ed will do as well. So I think
You lot
I like the sound of
can
Thorn.
be disbanded.
I know.
Okay. So that's still store a relic, which we need to do before the next crusade. Oh, there's Galicia Voinia. Oh well. Hang on. Do I have anyone spare over here? Okay, yes I do.
Seems like a good short battle.
Let's stick you. Well, let's march.
You put a
I'm currently, my organiser's are busy doing things. So, very shortly, this battle will have happened and then I'll have an organiser spare. So, what are you besieging now? Right, that's fine, that's a sit down and carry on besieging job. Right. you've arrived in the thing. And so, how come you've got so much narrow flank advantage over the mountains? Okay, I will
You
let.
just marched into the Moroccan mountains.
I marched into the Moroccan mountains with like a 14 to 1 advantage, so you know.
That means you're going to starve as soon as the battle's finished.
That's fine, I'll march them back to the next thing.
What else could be a sports flag?
And oh look, we won a battle. So
Okay, they're not actually out of supply there.
yeah. So we go over there. Holding an Ossuary is under siege. So right, you guys
That one do the same trick.
need theatre park and let's stick you in there. I can actually at this point just send those guys straight in there. Our truce on Westmeath is expiring. One day we can go back to war with them. Super. So, Fez. Right, we now have. We definitely have like at least 5% more score from that. So I think that's going to be fine. Woohoo! We won that siege. Let's go over there. Okay. Are we besieging something? Yes, we are. Let's leave them to it. Oh, it's reached 100%. Release the peace otter. So that's Scotland. We can dismiss the army. That's England. Hang on, let's cancel disbanding that for the time being. I need to walk over there because I'm still. That bit of Fez is still a problem. Right, we don't have anyone stupid over there because otherwise, if there was someone besieging Middlesex, I might have shipped this lot over to. Yeah. So right now everything's happening in the east.
Specifically, you somehow managed to find the army of Galicia Bohemia down on the.
Well, to be fair, there's some of Galicia Volhynia.
Yes, exactly
So it's not, you know, they're just a small amount of Sea of Azov and Norway apart, you know. It's nothing. Right, let's let time happen. Okay, let's go to that siege. Okay, you're still over there. What are you besieging now? Oh, well. Let's just march you into that one then. So, you've inherited some stuff. You can be dismissed. And you're busy having a battle. Excellent. I suspect you're right and that it is not going to be the lengthiest battle in the world. Ooh, Constantinople's gone Catholic and I've inherited Lithuania. Excuse me, where's Lithuania again? This is probably mostly Lithuania. Let's find someone. Not you.
Probably not. Try Siberia.
That's High Chieftain.
Oh.
So,
Yeah.
let's see, can we find a Duke that...
So, a slightly sneaky thing.
Yes.
If there's a county that should be in Lithuania that isn't, i.e. that's in the de jure kingdom but not the de facto kingdom, which appears to be the eastern edge, you could grant it to the count out there, and then that will suck it into Lithuania by kind of accident,
Well, he likes me,
I think.
so let's try giving him Viceroyalty of Lithuania.
So is that part? Can you,
Yeah, that is part of de jure Lithuania,
okay.
and is not currently part of Lithuania. Right, so let's sit back. That's realm view.
Go
Wow.
reset realm view. So now Lithuania is almost exactly. Hang on, no. Now, if you now switch to de jure realm, de jure kingdom view, then that will tell us how accurately you're matching de jure Lithuania. So it's getting closer. You've mostly got some frass around the northern edge. That's not quite right.
Yeah, but they're both part of the Exarchate, so that's all right. Apparently.
What? Why don't they appear?
Oh
No,
no.
I think that's because you're in de jure.
De
So
jure,
it's telling you about the de jure.
So if I nip back to realm view, right, he's the Duo of Volhynia, so I should probably transfer vassalage to the Duo of Volhynia.
Well, he may have territories elsewhere, which would then get weirdly. I mean, I suppose you probably don't want him as a direct duke with yours. So. Actually, can you? Oh no. Yes, go on. Carry on. If you can move him.
I think he might be at war.
He does appear to have several wars.
Okay, yeah, that explains. Right, so let's leave him alone to do whatever the hell it is he's doing. So, let's carry on with this battle that is
Complete.
complete.
You can say one of Noah's
So, what do I do with you guys? Well, let's walk you over here. I want to do that anyway. And I can take you up to where, well, so I'm at war with Galicia Volhynia.
Now, who's your player?
He's my vassal. What I want is the damn county. Okay, we're invading the wrong county. Well, that's fine. You're currently bored. Let's get you into the right county. So this one is the war. No, hang on, that's Novgorod. That's the one I was just looking at. That is for... No, I was clicking on the wrong thing. Right. So that's for the whole kingdom. Okay, so... Well... let's go and besiege it off whoever's currently... doing that. So... Right, you are the actual enemy. Let's go and try and win the thing. Okay, right. We've got enough war score from battles. We don't have any war score from battles. Let's go and fix the fact that we don't have any war score from battles. Let's try and fix the fact that we've got no war score from battles and discover that they've got an organiser too. God damn it. Where are you going?
I think one of their wars has just ended.
I think one of their wars has just ended.
Which
Fortunate.
then means that they don't have any need for that on.
That will spend more than 40 minutes, so you may as well just do the
Happily, there's some very easy besieging at your disposal.
It's true. Right. Well... Okay. Let's assault that one. Victory. And that. Okay. Right. Let's assault that. Okay. Right, let's try and get over there. And do that. what are you besieging? Right, sneeze at that. And that. And let's march in there. I think I just walked through someone's army. Yeah, got 1% more score. Nothing to prestige there. Let's go off to Sugrov. Okay, so Battle of Pochinok. I've got a narrow flank, which is the only thing that is standing up to the onslaught.
I'll tell you briefly.
Well, you know, my commanders have had a lot of practice recently. Right, that's taken us up to 96% war score. So, let's go find... oh good, and that got us like a ton of war score. Okay. Yes, thank you. So, right. How are we doing with Novgorod? That's Novgorod. Let's not assault that. Let's not assault that place. What's the... can't be bothered trying to cut... No. Let's form a new unit. Go over there. Go over there. Right. That's fine. Dunbar is now of age.
It could be a flower rather, but he's not
99% more score. Let's see if they'll respond to a peace otter. It's just a flesh wound. Not for long. Scottish war for Count Claim Westmeath. Yes! Go Scotland, go! I mean, obviously they're setting up years of religious trouble, but technically we're all Catholics.
Well, that's mostly a problem for your descendants.
Yes, that's true. In a few hundred years' time. Ooh, we have 100% more score. Release the peace otter. Yes. Let's let time pass. Now let's dismiss some of my armies. Let's grab you lot, glue together, and go to here. Let's put Sviatopolk on there. And you, in the hope that you will acquire some interesting stuff. Let's hope once again that getting Brock to do anything. Well, we finished making the pet thing graveyard for the Dove Memorial Garden. And Dove Memorial Garden. Let's build stage 4.
Is that a thing?
So,
Okay.
right.
That's really the thing. Okay.
67% more score. that's improved relations.
I thought so, but I didn't have either. And then there's not really a residue.
77% will score.
Also, soot is more the residue of the smoke.
Go over there.
I suppose ash is the obvious word, but
I think that's the next clue. If you think that the sound of
There we go.
thorn is invented, what if the thorn is inside out?
Hey.
Oh, what?
What the hell has happened
I
there?
think so.
why, wouldn't it? Not that.
Queen Zenobia has managed to somehow.
She's nicked my sudden arboreal stop.
I think that
There may have been some
Possibly
inheritance
you've
issues.
just been entertainingly bitten by Gavelkind.
I think
but I'm not sure.
I think you're right. Right, so you're the Duke of Kabylia.
So I think, presumably, if you look at your sub-realms, you've got a bunch of things around there, yes, which between them constitute Africa.
Africa, yes. Okay, he's about to be Viceroy of Africa. So that's part of the Kingdom of France. That's part of the Kingdom of France. That's part of the Empire of England. That's part of Aquitaine.
Empire of England?
That's
Or is that actually held by you? Oh, right, that is actually your personal
Small.
holding. Right. Well,
Right.
fine.
wow. Hang on. What I want to do is go find my daughter. What I want to see is, do I have a casus belli? Oh, I can't tell right now.
Well, yes, you do, because that was the only complaint in the list. It would tell you if you
Oh, yes.
did or didn't. It won't tell you what the claims
Yes.
are.
Right. Ooh, so I'm not going to be in a truce with the Holy Roman Empire soon. You've arrived there. Non-aggression pact. Blah, blah, blah. Medium crown authority. Yes, I'll approve medium.
Since you own that small corner of Tunisia. Since you
Yes.
own Tunis or whatever it is.
Right, let's. Prince of Serbia. And. Yeah. There we go.
It may make it difficult to invade.
True. Oh, we're besieging that. Right. I'm going to get a lot of ticking war score now because I've got the relevant county. There is an amount of faffage happening in my realm. Right. Aquitanian claim on Ariat on some guy. Right, that's fine. We like it when our vassals do our work for us. Okay. Currently he has nothing.
Ah, yes.
Well, it's because he's currently just a
A
random
random
courser.
bloke. Yes.
But
That's
of
fine,
course
they'll have water go to in a bit, I'm sure that will be great.
Of course, if he thinks he doesn't actually appear to have a claim on your kingdom, on anything of yours. He doesn't appear to have any claim at all. But
Yes. Ash is by residue, rent is tor, and third is sound of thorn. Hold on. Ash is fine as residue, tor is rent, I mean, I think I tried the name Astaroth, but maybe that's different.
So, one day some of these sieges may complete.
Okay.
There we go. Off we go. Come on.
I've not heard of Astaroth, but not Astaroth.
Hmm. Right, 95% score. And how run out of places to besiege there. Oh, sod it. Let's march you in there. I don't care. I'm going to be over the state limit probably.
well, actually, we'll complete fairly shortly.
Yeah. Right, there we go. 100%. Okay. Release the peace altar. Enforce demands.
Now you want to march from south inward.
Yes. Right, you guys get to go there. Right, so let's march everyone over there. And then evaluate what we've got. Is back to researching military tech in Middlesex. To disband unit. So, military. Nothing is raised. Factions. Independence. Du of Samara. Let's fish him out of there and stick him in there.
Can you put Samara under a nearby king? Or rather, viceroy?
I couldn't last time I tried. Yes, I can. Oh well.
There you go.
I'll just have to wait till that happens. So, what have we got in our pockets is right now? We have 2 things and a couple of. I've got 3 things. I've got a county. That's very exciting. Right, let's do something almost entirely futile. Viz. Let's see if there's anywhere in the whole world other than Oman that's not part of a defensive
Tiny
power.
patch of Georgia.
So what have we got? We've
A
got
bunch of revolts, I suppose. So, no. Ooh. That one. Leon. What? I mean, it's clearly in the middle of a war.
yes. So let's come back to Leon in a second. Let's have a look at. So
Byzantine
Entire
revolt.
revolt.
But since it only holds one county, it looks like you would
But
be.
apparently Teal
That seems unlikely to lead to glorious success. That looks. So that's a single county. Oh, that's a revolt. Well, that's not entirely surprising, really. You're also a revolt. So that's the Basharid revolt. But hang on, let's just see how it's doing. So they're winning. What war claims do I have? I
You
can.
have a barony claim. That might be a little bit too unexciting.
And it's in a really inconvenient place. So
Or
let's.
a really convenient place on the Indian Ocean. You haven't got anywhere on the
I
Indian
haven't
Ocean
got
yet.
anywhere on the Indian Ocean. It's slightly tempting for that reason. I don't have a case of Belli against Oman. And we start getting quite. So
what's going on in Leon then?
what is going on in Leon? So
You might want to zoom in a bit to see this.
So that's the Marshal of the Leon. So that's the Leon.
Alright, if you got one level, there's
The Leonese
a Leonese
revolt.
right.
Let's check how well they're doing. A bit marginal.
Alright, yes, we checked this before. You have two
Two
unlanded
female
claimants,
claimants.
which is not good on
Which
its own, so you would
is-
have to probably find one of his vassal titles, or one of his actual titles, and find a claimant on it. What's his... He has a duchy title. What's that? Duchy of Portucalo. Okay, it's a fairly small duchy. And sadly, no helpful claimant. And so
Yes.
then essentially the revolt appears to consist of two counties, so then
Yes.
you might be able to get one of the counties.
Let's just sit into a religion view.
So you might have an available holy war against Islam in the east,
Yes.
but you need to get down below the point where different defensive
Yes.
pacts band together. So you need to get below at
95%.
least below 95%, and then you'll still get the Eastern and Muslim and pagan defensive pacts banding together. You really need to get below whatever it is,
50%.
which might take a while.
It's true. Right, let's instead see. So
Despot Ivan the Usurper or Despot Ulv of Anatolia?
let's go to Despot of Anatolia first. Right. Send. Let's now zoom in so I can find where the hell Anatolia is. Right, let's find some suburbs. You're Armenia. Yeah, you've probably got a bunch of people at this point.
How many people did Anatolia have?
About 1,500.
But it probably isn't. No,
So, right,
Is
let's
this one
go
also
over here.
So what's the total size of the forces of Anatolia?
Not much larger than that army.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes. Anatolia is really very soft.
Yes. That's why I leapt straight to all the buttons and was like, yes, we'll do this. I didn't forget to do
Meanwhile, you
that.
can see who else you can bring. Because you did have another despot on that list.
It's true, I could.
Ivan the Usurper.
Of Vladimir,
Who has 2,000 troops.
who has 2,000 troops and no pacts. Oh no. Right. Let's go find where Despot Ivan is.
He still loves you, mind.
He still loves me, but
Mouse over that. Does that include a penalty for just trying to arrest me?
minus 20 for outwar.
Minus 20 for at war, but that doesn't anywhere come close to press my claim granted
Duchy.
But if he's going to go plotting...
It's true. So, Vladimir, he's got 2,000. Let's go see how many we have in Lithuania. Not enough. Poland, not really enough.
We did have a couple of little loose counties or something kicking around there.
I've got Novgorod and Pskov. So,
There's a couple of counties on the border between Poland and Lithuania. What are those doing? They're probably what merging into Poland or Lithuania. So that's part of Novgorod. Okay.
so that's Duchy of Volhynia. Let's just zip to de jure kingdoms.
Okay, that one is technically not part of either de jure kingdom. It's
Yes.
part of one you don't get control.
Yes.
You might give it to one of them temporarily if one of them's actually got an exarch.
Lithuania's got an exarchate. What was that again? Podlazy, if we can find it. No. Non-transferable.
A lot of Chernigov to convert.
Yeah. I possibly should have looked for the capital, but whatever. Ooh, I can probably...
Despot Theodotos of
Sweden. Right, ooh, 60% chance I
You might
might.
actually manage to arrest him. Oh well,
Oh my god, I've managed to arrest him.
that wasn't very helpful.
I can't...
Well, it'll stop him plotting against anyone.
It's true. So, I can't, at this point, revoke his title, can I? No, that would piss people off.
You've imprisoned him because he's because he was plotting.
Plotting. But he didn't...
But he was sensible enough as to realise that he's going to lose a war in which he raises his flag against you.
It's true. So, right, what's happening down here? Okay, they're running away. Right. So, right, we're besieging somewhere, that's good. Zoom in a bit so we can see county names. Chaldea's over there. Whatever.
like we're going to manage to cancel.
Yes.
If a rock is a line,
It's not capital rock.
that's a true.
Right.
Lava.
So, well, yes, you may have a defensive advantage, but I don't think it's going to be enough as such.
Well, that's helpful, Pascalis.
Good. Can I move my guy now? Not yet. Not till December. Fine. Get a Christmas bonus of getting out of Anatolia.
You wouldn't do that, I'll tell you.
Samara. So where are we sieging? That's Anatolia. This is the Kingdom of Anatolia. Fine. Let's create a new unit from you. Select you. March into next county.
Yes, but that'll repeat our
Works. Scottish War has ended. Let's go see what this looks like. Oh, there is now one county holding out against L'Envahisseur, etc. Glue you guys together, send you over there. No idea where the Vladimirian army is. Good, that's nice. Well, I guess you can leave your army of like 5 people there for me to come and kick, but what can I say? It didn't go well for you. Oh, I have found the army. Glue you guys together. I'll leave you there for the time being until you've won a siege, because we need to win sieges. Hectorios has 22. Sorry, that's Sviatopolk. Hectorios has 26. Right, okay, you're now my new marshal. Let's see. We'll make Sviatopolk a commander. So we've won a siege there. Fine, let's lead off like another 3,000 troops. Let's get the wrong button. Right, let's shove you into the next door county. Let's go over here, find you guys, and stick Sviatopolk on there.
I just looked up fictional characters starting with Tom, and the number 4 in the list of 100, the 4th most
Let's
popular
put
fictional
Brock in
character
charge,
Tom is Tom
in the
Baker.
hope that one day he will do something. God
I
damn
just
it!
lost it. But he's
Sviatopolk
he's
is
not
the
good,
one.
he's larger than life, but he's not actually fictional. I looked at a list of fictional characters called Tom, and he votes for them. And number 4 in the list of 100 is Tom Baker, who is a very sort of eccentric actor who played Doctor Who at one point. But he's not fictional, but he probably would like to be. But he's certainly very strange. Probably. But no, it was talking about him as a picture.
Come on.
Sorry?
quickly together. Come on, someone, win a siege somewhere.
Yes. Well, the picture is a Tom Baker. I don't know. It doesn't matter anyway. I was just commenting about the Tom Baker is, isn't actually fictional, very strange, but was strange.
Right. Someone somewhere win a siege. My favourite is if you win this siege. Ah, you're some revolt. You're the Muscovite peasant revolt. Right, okay, that explains a lot.
You're randomly fighting the wrong people.
No, I'm not randomly fighting the wrong people. I'm not fighting anyone, but, you know. I was sort of like slightly confused about why anything was happening in the way that it was. And, the Teutonic Order, in the effort to defend Ghana against pagan attacks, Queen Zenobia has granted the Teutonic Order the fortress of Gao. This county has never been fully settled, and many of the population are still heathens, blah blah blah, infidels should tremble, blah blah blah. Speaking of which, we must remember when this war is over to go and see what my casus belli against the Queen of Ghana is. I mean, like, hopefully I've got a de jure claim on that duchy, because I want my harbour back, god damn it. Let's put you in there in the hope that you will get some attributes. Ooh, you lack a... You're my granddaughter. You're a genius. Let's arrange a betrothal. Can we get a matrilineal marriage?
Your major problem is to avoid accidentally marrying her to someone you want to invade.
Yes.
So is she your granddaughter?
Yeah.
Prince of Leonie's revolt does not seem a good long term.
Well, but he's quick. I'm tempted to go for that betrothal. And let's assign a guardian. Hey, my threat's below 100%.
It always is.
Wow.
Well, not quite, but almost always is. It's
only
only if you've just invaded somewhere that
just
it
below.
hits 100% and then only momentarily.
It's now down. Was it 99.9% when I looked? What are you trying to sharpen?
My knife.
Ah.
I thought it doesn't actually take very long to wash the cake off it, so I can try to sharpen it. And then it might be better at cutting cake.
It's true.
But I think it needs quite a bit of grinding.
It's fairly blunt, not as blunt as my kitchen devil's knife was before you attacked it.
That one didn't take very long because I've done that one to full sharpness fairly recently.
So I think it is showing its age a little bit. But, you know, for 8 quids or 9 quids worth of knife.
Not compared to some of the knives my grandmother had. some of which were worn to almost non-existence. Being made of rather softer carbon steel.
We've got an adventurer coming next year. Should remember that. That's fine. I'll settle down to a nice, dose of building things, probably, when I'm done here. %, more score. Holding and Torpets is under siege from Eva as well. I think we let this siege happen, and then we go and kick the next door army. That's gone Catholic. Let's go and fight the army of Vladimir. Talk to him about being temperate. Battle of Demyatsk, rather. Victory. That's 63% score. Well, let's go back into that county, but we're besieging something. Montean Revolt War on Montea. Okay. Still not quite sure where that is, but whatever. I guess we'll find out one day when. So we're now sitting down to besiege in Smolensk. Good. Right, so what are we doing here? Can't assault that. That is a bit scary. TM. We should finish the siege of Arca soon. Soon. Ooh, 2 sieges done. That's nice. Let's move you into the next county and move you into the next county and hang on, I'm an idiot. Don't need to move you anywhere. You sit there. Besieging that. You, however, should definitely get into the next county. 84% more score. Oh, the Fraticelli are trying to recruit me. Right, let's read the Fraticelli Bible.
Or as the message rather confusingly called it, the Fraticelli the Bible.
Oh, yes.
I think whoever wrote the names of the holy books of the religions didn't look closely enough at where they were substituted.
Yes. I fear that may be the case. My chambers have been left open on a legendary king and how his empire blossomed under his fair and steady rule. The story intrigued me enough to make me continue reading. Right. I'm not going to become a Fraticellum.
I think at this point, we're going on a circle.
Obviously.
25. Piety will obviously help you.
Yes.
I've been on 2 separate crusades.
Yep.
Well, you haven't. I think you only went on the second one.
Yeah, I'm currently not zealous. I lost I lost the zealous trait at some point. Right, so where are you going? You are. Where do you? Right, let's zoom in a bit. So you think you're going to Polotsk? Well, I think you're going to Polotsk too.
Getting closer, only about the last
Yeah,
inch
not
and a
going
half
to
of
Polotsk
the-
anymore. Well, fine, I will send you to Polotsk, and then I will send you to wherever you're going. Hungarian-Montean excommunication war. Okay.
Why are there two different pictures? Oh, I suppose they oscillate the base at different places, don't they?
Off we go, let's fight. Lithuanian Byzantine de jure holding war. Okay. Lithuania is going up against the Byzantine Empire on a de jure war over holdings, presumably in something like Constantinople.
Oh yes, because Lithuania is now responsible for
Constantinople. Yes. Oh dear, I've inherited the Kingdom of Castile. Right, so now we're at 42% war score there. Let's take you in there. Let's go off to the mess that is Spain and try and work out
I think
where
ideally,
Castile is.
Have you just inherited a kingdom?
Yes.
Ideally, I think you would assign it to a neighbouring exarch so as to slightly reduce the number of
Yeah,
exarchs.
it's okay, and Baetica is bordering on Castile.
Oh yes, technically.
Yes.
Yeah,
There.
I'd be more inclined to merge it with Navarra or Asturias, but because like they're actually that gives you things of reasonable size.
Or
if they're
Galicia.
actually exarchates. Yeah, or Galicia, with the general intention of saying that the whole of the north of Spain should probably be in personal union under a single
Let's see if there's any transfer vassalage that makes sense, like for Asturias. That's not what I want. Thank you.
No, there isn't one at the top of the list that absolutely has to be done. Don't think there's anything else that's plausible.
Right, I think that probably means Asturias is at war with someone.
So is Asturias a duchy?
Yeah.
Right.
But, you know.
Well, eventually you'll get Leon as a kingdom.
Eventually. Okay, we have 99% more score, that's nice. I can probably give Vladimir to the Exarch of Lithuania.
Could do. I mean, it feels that it's big enough to be worth keeping as its own
possible.
thing. I mean, nor that Spain should really be about two kingdoms.
Yes.
Out here, the kingdoms are a more sensible size. And you are allowed 46 vassals. You may as well use most of them.
It's true. I'm not currently at my maximum. Right, what am I besieging up here, anyway? I'll assault that. I mean, oh no, I won't assault that. I don't have enough troops, really. So. Yes, well, the Duchess of Asturias is leading the independence faction against me. That's fine, I've sent my Chancellor to cheer her up. You will be cheered up, or you will be assimilated. Connell's conquest of Montania on Brasileiros Brock for Hammer. Okay. So, you're Okay. Right. Oh, I think I found them. There they are.
Boing, boing. I think you've accidentally lost your wife.
I think my wife has
Julia de Normandy has
died. Right, let's desire to get married, because that then gives me a small boost when I decide to marry. So I probably don't want any more children, so at this point I'm
marrying for spectacular amounts of diplomacy, really.
yes. So she's grey eminence, charitable, gregarious, diligent, temperate,
And a Catholic.
and a Catholic.
That seems pretty damn good to me.
Right, let's invite. Right. Right, come on, Anatolia, someone in there complete a siege. There's two of you, you're nearly there. Oh, I can usurp the kingdom of Leon. Wow.
Oh, excellent.
Let's usurp the kingdom of Leon and let
Granted as an exarchate
take
to her.
to what's her face. Oh, she's come of age and everything.
So
Is she any
now
good?
Exarchessa of three
Three
separate kingdoms.
Yeah.
And in particular is thus Exarchessa of that annoying little bit on the coast.
Yes. Including
Right.
thingy. Right.
Although she loves you.
She's not completely unreasonable. I mean, and she loves me a lot.
You did just grant her 3 viceroyal kingdoms.
Yeah.
And she's generally in favour of you for lots of other reasons as well.
It's true. Yay, I got
Successfully
married.
got married.
Right, we have successfully done that. Right, offer peace. Enforce demands. Right, well, excuse me. I'm going to revoke your title of Kingdom of Anatolia. Boink. Right, so somewhere around here I have Exarchessa thingy.
She has met your vassal limit has gone most of the way to where it was. I think Anatolia may be big enough to be worth its own. She's got quite a lot of territory.
Yes, she has. Hang on, let's sit back here. So what have we got? We've got Cilicia is a major duchy. Who are
Do you
you?
still have that guy in Jerusalem? Well, I'm just wondering if someone down there who has a claim does he
Ooh,
have any
yes.
useful claims on Jerusalem proper?
Yes.
How about giving him a nice big Anatolia to back him up?
Yes. He's going to get the Viceroyalty of Anatolia.
Because now, right, it looks like there are 3 counties there that might want putting into either Anatolia or Armenia.
So
Hama, Assas, Hassak. Oh, and those are those 2 as well.
Colonnea, Melitene, and then
And the 3 green ones there.
Hama, Assas, and Hassak. Right, let's see if we can transfer vassalage.
Assas.
Colonnea, I think, was one of them. Yeah. So there's Hama and Melitene, probably. Melitene and Hama. Which didn't seem to show up in the list, but let's go have a look. No. Come on up. London, St Paul's, Fulham, Harrow. What? No. But for some reason. But that's still given Anatolia a lot. Let's pause, let time pass. Let's dismiss those units. Because these guys are coming to town.
Oh, right, Hammer. What? Okay, he has weird bits all over the bloody place.
Right. Yes. So, that is 20,000 troops. That is a lot of troops. So, what can we raise? We've raised Poland already. Is Volhynia mine? Maybe. We've raised already. So. Guys, and meet up over here. Okay, actually let's get you guys to meet up there, and you to meet up there, and then you'll be there. Right, okay. That's good, that's under control. Hang on, that's nearly under control, except for the fact that I want to make sure that I have someone with Spielputsch in there, like you. So we are dutifully plodding away in Novgorod, etc. Holding where? Okay, we have a holding there. So you're going to mostly sat down in that bit of my territory. That's fine, I have people coming. I say that's fine, I mean it's kind of irksome. So the Byzantine Empire is besieging Constantinople. That's nice. So I've got 50% more score there. What are we besieging out here? Let's assault you. And you. 69% more score. Okay, let's shove you over there with Spielputsch. Let's take you one county closer, but not any closer than that. Okay. Div. So, Mr. Bond, how are we doing? We're going over there to stop them besieging that back. Their centre is looking kind of miserable right now. Right, so how are we doing?
Which knives are you doing now?
The one that was with the cake. I thought I could actually be bothered washing it.
If you can plump it up in your cake again.
Score.
More likely on the plate underneath the cake.
Right.
But, like, I've now actually sharpened the whole length of the blade. Before that section, I think I didn't manage to get sharp before.
Is the end still slightly curved?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's good. Actually, I don't know, but it got bent at some point in Milton Road. I think it's not as bent as it was.
Okay. So you have Brock in charge. Let's see if we let's do that. And let's watch it like a hawk.
Is the Galician volcano in revolt? I wonder if you have a case of Bellite against it.
Well, I need to take out
but
this.
that won't take. Good.
Yes,
If not, you might be able to get yourself one by inviting a claimant to one of the counties or something.
it's true. Well, counties I'm not so interested in. You know, we're basically on duchies or nothing now.
Well, while you're waiting for your armies to get somewhere, have a look.
No, it's okay, my armies have got there. Let's see. Anyway, yeah, I won't be able to declare war until both these revolts are over. Right. I don't want him to be deceitful. Let's try and make him not deceitful. Hooray. This is not the time to say that people are usurping things. Right. What are you doing there? Get over here. So, right. We are making... Oh, we have made the defenders very unhappy. The landscape. Right. I wish I was not here for battle. Right, so I could try and chase him down for a deal. I'm not going to give away my Greek Crusader lance.
Well, yes, but you'll otherwise end up probably dying in battle.
I don't think this is the worst thing that can happen.
Okay. And you have also got like 15 Crusader weapons. Well, okay.
I have,
four.
but that one's a really good one. So let's try. So I can lose 50 prestige and be imprisoned, or I can snuff it.
I mean, you haven't tried ruling from prison before.
It's true.
I mean, whether you... Yeah, I don't know what would happen then. I kind of want to know, how much do you think Brock wants to carry on living?
Well... I feel I should die honourably in battle.
Is that what Brock would do? What are his traits like?
What are Brock's traits? Brock's traits are crusader. Sympathy. He's a gardener. He's just. He's honest. He's shy. He's kind. He's charitable, and he's brave.
He's brave. Okay,
All right.
in that case, yes.
Brave people.
I think you lose the duel.
Brave people snuff it in battle. Basileus Brock has given up the ghost at age 58. Unfortunately, I've lost a load of nice small titles, but never mind, I will have to do something to get them all back. He was slain by Conan of Conan's host in personal wombat. Well known to be charitable, he freely gave money to his friends and family. A godly man, Brock is with the Blessed Virgin. I feel what actually he's known for is going on 2 crusades. He's known as the Hammer, for goodness sake.
Yes.
Basileus Paschalis II, an equitable man.
Paschalis the First lasted like 3 months, as I recall.
It was not the most glorious occasion in the Normandy history, that's certainly true. An equitable man, we expect him to ascertain that everyone gets their fair share. Long live Basileus Paschalis II. So be it.
Oh, your wife has a veil. Because she's in Normandy.
Why are you dead?
Yes.
She's a member of the Islamic Brotherhood as well, apparently.
Okay.
What?
I think she is not quite as Catholic as she first looked.
Booked. Wow.
But as her husband, you got to find out her
Secret religion.
that she was secretly Muslim.
So,
Is she Muslim literally Sikh?
no.
Okay.
I don't think Sikhism exists, possibly at this time, certainly not in this game.
I don't think it exists in this game because I don't think it exists until like the 16th century, but I could be
Yes.
wrong about that. So, I have a new heir. I will play as Prince Trajanus. So, let's have a look at me.
Now, Basileus Paschalis II.
Second. So,
Who is far less well equipped with. Have you lost? Oh yes, you've lost some of your council, which would explain why your state intrigue is only 40.
yes. Diplomacy, you mean?
State diplomacy, sorry. Is only
So,
40.
yes. So, my son is
Oh yes, because you were
11.
Paschalis was the chancellor.
I need to get him a new guardian. Let's assign him a guardian, which needs to be. So,
Your stepmother.
who isn't bad at all,
Yeah.
or me. I've got some
I would be
unfortunate.
slightly more inclined to go for your stepmother.
I'm inclined to go for my stepmother as well. So,
Basileus Brock the Hammer's opinion doesn't matter.
right,
Also,
so
that's a really bad bit of typography where
Yes.
you've got 2 apostrophes in succession.
let's just check that I'm not getting a penalty for
Oh, right.
Oh,
yeah, you get a pair of
air
penalties for
educated
error
with
educated with
foreign culture.
That is, yes.
Yes.
Greek.
Right,
You are Greek, aren't you?
I don't know. Yes, I'm Greek.
Find a Greek, which it probably is a you.
Fine guardian. So,
You haven't got, well, Nonna, yes, I can see why it was choose.
so she's
Nonna, but I don't think she's as good as you are.
gregarious, deceitful, proud, arbitrary, craven. No, I mean, if it's going to be someone other than them, it should be me. Right, there we are. Right, so now, council.
Oh, right, you've got no one on your council.
Council, that explains why everything's going on. Right, so let's put the Montean revolt leader in there, because he's, like, actually really good. Pointy sticks guy. Exarch of Pannonia, but he's not going to go anywhere soon. Mayor of Fulham is a good Chancellor Sakalarios. Bloke with the cash. Right, you like me and your backstabbing skills are top notch. And you'll do. Right, let's get you proselytising somewhere. Study technology. So, let's zip onto the technology screen. So, let's see.
I would assume, can you send him to Constantinople still?
That's a good point.
Yes.
Yes.
Because it's still ahead of you.
So, send him to Constantinople. Right. You get to research economy tech in Middlesex. You're still leading armies, so we don't get you to do anything. Factions. Currently we only have elective succession in England, led by the slightly confused Duke of Calabria. Right. Okay, I think that's there, and we... Oh good lord, we're quite short of commanders. So what have we got in our pockets is... Count of Nordgau, Exarch of Aquitaine. Let's invite the Exarch of Aquitaine. Or possibly the Exarch of Frank.
3 slots, so
Yeah, but I might invite people from outside.
in general, this gets a non-trivial opinion boost. So I think generally sticking in tolerable
Exarchs
that sort of
is not a bad thing, yeah. Right, let's stick in that Exarch. Then let's have a look. What have we got? So we've still got 2 guys with Spielbruch. Let's see. I don't seem to have a siege leader there. Yes. Has pointy stick ability. It's battlefield terrain master. I haven't had one of those for a bit. You're a flanker. That's a siege leader. Right, let's invite you. Okay. Right. So, what have we got there? We have way more army than is required for this job. And another battle available over there. Right. Right. And this lot, we can stick siege leader in, and Despot of Norway. Oh, Despot of Norway is already in there. And the Exarch of Aquitaine. So let's just check. Right, yeah, that I think works. And that will be fine. That will get us there. Right, let's spend some money to repair the Weeping Statue. Oh, I should go and equip my stuff. So, right, Clever Forgery is equipped, the German Crusader armour is equipped, and the Greek Crusader lance is equipped. Right. There we go.
Do indeed have a decent state diplomacy now.
Well, I've got 64 state diplomacy. Everything else is over 30. My state marshals not doing badly.
And you're so great you can't have an ambition.
I'm so great I can't have an ambition. Although I have I'm missing
so
a digit.
Trait.
I'm missing a digit on my I can't even go for more piety, which is a bit odd. But well, let's unpause since nothing has happened. Right, still no valid ambitions. Right, so there are some
Is there a
defensive.
second revolt of someone
In
the list of wars? When you've moused over it.
David says we're listening. Where's Norway? Earlier, someone commented on that Norway was an amusing shape.
Well, some of Norway is in Norway, as you would expect. Here's Norway.
Right.
And some of Norway is in Eastern Europe.
Why is it over there?
because they got some territory over there and now it's sort of attached.
Let's just see.
Right. So you were rushing about some revolt somewhere. Do you mean the Vladimirian revolt or?
You had a revolt next door to you. Yeah, no, north east. That one. No, not quite that one. Southwest of that one. Not actually Constantine himself, but that territory is the
Right. The
Galician Bohemian revolt.
Which is part of the defensive pact against me.
No, revolts can't be part of the defensive pact.
Oh, sorry, that's Galicia Volhynia. That's Galician Volhynian Revolt. I don't have a case spell, I.
No. So what are the vassals of? Well, go to the vassals of the title. I mean, obviously, yes, you can get one on the Grand Principality. Then
No.
might be nice, right? What are the vassals of her title then? Or indeed counted, but like this, not like this.
So,
Does she have any other dukes as vassals? If you click on her shield, then you'll get a list of vassals. Right there. Her vassal titles are
Oh,
in
there's
the
those.
Grand Principality in the county of
Right, so
Medjugorje.
nice, but no cigar. Oh, I
Not
have.
unless you're willing to try to find a claimant on the county of Medjugorje.
Lots of people are leaving the defensive pact, but I can't do anything about that until I finish these wars. Right. I now have a lot of.
I suspect they'll rejoin now that you've got your diplomacy back up to something reasonable,
It's true.
and so suddenly you've got lots of troops again. Actually, that would be a particularly sneaky technique for getting people out of the defensive pact. Is
Sack your chancellor.
Sack your chancellor, murder your wife. This is going to be a rather extravagant approach to it. Possibly appoint a terrible designated regent and go into hiding. You may have to plot to murder yourself in order for this to work.
Cool.
Then everyone leaves the defensive pact because you can't raise any troops, and then you undo it all again. I mean, except for murdering your wife, you'll have to find a new one. Slightly worried, by the way, you're slightly undernumbered in that battle there, but it looks like you're winning. So.
You're quite right, I am.
But
I
they've
think
gone
that-
and packed them all into the centre, so you get a vast flanking advantage.
Yes. Well, let's.
Okay, Pascal is a member of the Islamic Brotherhood as well.
I didn't.
What has been going on in your court?
I have no idea that like I didn't actually think to check my religion when I looked at this.
We checked that you were Greek. We didn't actually check that you were Catholic.
Catholic, yes,
Or genuinely Catholic.
yes.
Oh well,
Well.
not a problem anymore.
It's true. No.
Just let everyone know.
No,
of
of his
cowardice.
cowardice.
Maybe you shouldn't actually be in this battle in the first place.
Well, when I went into this battle, it was like 18,000 against 9,000, and I thought this was a reasonable opportunity to like annoy people. Why am I not besieging anything in this territory?
Because it's not controlled. But I don't know why you are besieging anything anywhere.
Oh yes, of course.
This is.
Oh, because they besieged
actually
some of my
managed to besiege
stuff.
Something of yours, right?
Yes. Right, so that's 96% war score. So now I just have to kind of like hang around for a bit.
Well, you may be getting ticking war score just for occupying all of your own territory, so it may be that 96% is enough that you can go back to another war, but I'm not sure.
Yes.
Check what the war score is coming from and whether any of it is. No, that's solely from battles. Okay,
Yeah.
so maybe you don't get any just for occupying your own territory.
It gets a bit weird with the invading whatnots. I could just chase after them, but they go very fast when they're. Let's leave it for the time being. I appear to be out another commander. Let's leave it for a bit and see what happens with the natural cycle of exarchs. Can you look up the Islamic Brotherhood? Because, like, I now want to know
I think it's just the
the equivalent of the secret.
yeah, it's the secret cult of Islam, or some branch of Islam, presumably. So, if you are a secret Muslim, you might join the Islamic Brotherhood
Right.
in order to try to bring Islam back to the world, because there really isn't much of it left.
It's true, there is definitely not much of it left, and a lot of that is, in fact, kind of like my fault.
Well, the fault of your ancestors. Pascalis hasn't been involved.
It's true, Pascalis has not directly been involved. I am prepared to concede that. I'm also prepared to concede that this siege is quite boring. Basically, I want to get that siege, walk over there and disabuse them of the notion that they're besieging that place.
They're about finished besieging it.
I know, that's the thing that's worrying me, because this siege is taking longer than I wanted. But I don't have the numbers to assault, otherwise I would assault it. Right, we've won that siege. Off you go over there to win some more siege. Right, so there we have 4,000 of your Earth troops. Here we have... Damn it, something seems to have happened to Sviatopolk. That's a bit annoying. That's fine, I have a commander slot spare.
And now you know what you want to use it for.
And now I know what I want to use it for.
You can like organ into the box at the top. Because you don't know whether they've got it with Z or less.
15 is okay. Because frankly I don't need them actually at the head of the army, I just need them in an army for a bit. Damn it, they have besieged one of those places back. That's fine. Basileus to the rescue. Hopefully. Right, I can now appoint a new commander. Vladimir. Right. Where are you guys going? Okay. Right, let's go that way then. Fine, I'll do that. Where are you going? You're going to Smolensk. Holding them where? Okay.
Excellent, you found an army.
Right. Off you go. Let's just check that that's not a terrible army. That's not a terrible army. Found 2 armies.
Should be more than you
I
need.
found 3 armies. Peasant revolt for Gutland. Fine.
Well, happily you haven't raised any troops over there recently, so...
Right, so
you
5,000
about,
troops.
yeah, probably only need about 4,000 of your own.
That'll do. Off we go over there. Right, come on, let's finish off that battle.
You have 100% against adventurer.
Release the peace otter.
Release
You don't get Montea. Montea is mine, dude. So we're on 94% more score there. Let's move over to that county. On account of the fact that it's a bit more useful. So, glue you guys together. You'll happily besiege Polotsk. And you've arrived there and can be dismissed. Right, that's already starting to look like a thing. So, let's bond. Let's assault there, and let's dip into somewhere. Right. Leave you guys together. That's all fine. Off you go on a rebellion kicking event.
Oh, it's a bit of a disadvantage, so the extra people will come there.
Yes,
I think
Viz.
the fact that you're having to cross the sea.
I have to wade ashore, and all my troops will be kind of salty. Not in a good way.
But on the other hand, the enemy has no heavy troops at all, so because they're all peasants.
Yes. And we got there before they could besiege anything, so there we go, 100% more score. Bye bye pedant revolt. We won. Dismiss the army. And now let's just sit around while we wait for an extra 2% bloody war score to turn up in this thing. I don't need you there, do I? Do I? Let's find the Despot of Novgorod. I probably can't get you to move yet. No, I can. Right, let's go and cheer up the Despot of Novgorod, who is currently not very happy with me.
Who wants control of the Duchy of Pskov? You can fix that one.
Well, we can fix that. Probably. I have a horrible feeling there's war. But Hama is currently doing okay, so let's find my exarch and give him Hama. Hang on, that's not what you wanted. Okay. So that's at least sorted some things out. Squack. Right, I think we can get him researching military tech in Middlesex. Let's have a look at our technology. It's me. Let's zoom out while we wait for this war to finish and have a look at the Empire of England. Right, yes, that's looking quite nice. I there's still something weird going on in Spain with Leon and Portugal, and there's little bits
I
there.
don't like the big finish page.
No, I don't want to look at that either.
Oh, I'm trying to click on a link. Watching it because everything's running
Yes,
around
well, you
to
didn't have to
the
show it to me and make my eyes bleed. So Vladimir will join that bit back up again. And then really we just need to fix some of this bit.
Maybe what you need to do is actually the problem is yes, you need a personal claim on the Holy Roman Empire, which is kind of going to be difficult.
Yes.
You need to do something like arranging to marry the Holy Roman Empress when there is a Holy Roman Empress, but I think that's pretty much impossible to achieve. Or getting you're really not going to get a matrilineal marriage with the Holy Roman Emperor. Yes.
Yes.
And the bloody Holy Roman Empire insists on being carved up into lots and lots of tiny duchies.
Yes.
So eating it is an extremely slow process.
That's the one.
I mean, eventually it'll become small enough that your vassals can start consuming bits of it. But
Joint embargo war on somewhere. That's nice.
I suppose the alternative is to try to encourage independence factions within the Holy Roman Empire, or to work out how to inherit its duchies into your realm. That's probably harder. But like you could go for finding suitable dukes and dukes who already dislike the emperor a bit and getting your chancellor to sow additional dissent.
Yes. And of course, the more exarchates I create,
Oh God, is it one of these now I need to actually kick out someone else who he's at war with?
yeah.
So what are his territories are occupied then?
So that's
That's
Oh.
you, that's you.
so it's that lot.
Oh, right.
There's
Okay.
some revolt. Right, off we go.
It's
Fine.
possible that he can still offer peace to you, of course.
Yes. But signs point to no. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure that this is not the guy we started off declaring war against.
No. Yeah, that's kind of weird in its own right, because it was surely a personal war. Like, it was a war to imprison him.
Yes.
You can't imprison him if he's not the person we
I don't know. Don't ask
declare
me.
war against.
But the thing is, he continued to raise his flag against me.
Yes. So he's still a rebel, and you can still, at the very even if you can't imprison him, you should, by virtue of his not having accepted you as his liege, be able to
Yes.
take the kingdom off him.
Yes. That's it.
Well, actually, what you'll do is you'll try to take the kingdom off him, and he'll refuse and raise his flag in rebellion again, because he won't be in prison if it works out like that.
You're probably right. Can I raise anyone from Novgorod as we're going past? No. We are full up in Novgorod.
Turn it off.
I just have. Right, so let's see. I've got the county of Middlesex. So, things that I need to start doing are building castles. Let's see if
I think that war may have finished.
hang on, let's pause, let's try and release the peace offer again. Right. Can I revoke title? Yeah, he's Kingdom of Vladimir. Right, so,
May only be 16, we can still make his title.
oh yes. Duke of Minsk, however, kind of quite likes me. Well. Right. You get the Viceroyalty of Vladimir.
So there's a weird hole in it.
let's see, hang on, can I transfer vassalage to Pskov, or are they still at war? Hang on, let's zip back to realm view, do that. So there's a couple of little, I think...
You've got a couple of independent counties kicking around, that's amusing.
So yeah, there's Moskva, thingy, and Smolensk.
So anyway,
Right.
so yes, but what's
So
within your empire, what's going on? I think they've accidentally stopped in the independent
county. Right. Yeah, come out of the independent county. Oh, I'm Basileus Paschalis the Wise.
Oh, right, I should update this.
That's nice. We can dismiss you. We can dismiss you. So, let's do the vitally important thing of working out, do I have any good claims on Ghana, on my sister? So, I've got a claim on the Duchy of Tunisia, but that's for a woman.
Which is essentially the bit.
Can we get any claimants on Ghana? Follow-up question. Do any of them like me?
No one really saying on Ghana.
Right, fine. Let's see if we can find any better claims on Tunis. Duchy. Claimants. No, okay, that's pretty hopeless, isn't it?
I think that Tunis is just going to, well, it will have to be dealt with de jure by the current
Yeah,
king of Africa.
yes. So her heir is my nephew. Okay. Let's just check
Unless you win the event of that.
that.
That's the continuing militia involving in revolt.
Right. And we still have the problem that there aren't any things there. Right, so who are we? When's the next crusade due? In about 15-20 years. So, vassal rights. I should... Right, so we are quite low on troops compared to what we were at the height of Brock's reign. But that's because, of course, we don't have... People don't love us quite so much. What we can and should do is get into this view and see if there are any of them that can be cheered up by
Why
awarding...
does he not like that? It's also worth checking why he doesn't like it and whether any of the other, when
It's
there are
true.
any reasons that can be fixed quickly.
One government type is the big one. But yeah,
yes.
basically there's nothing fixable there. So let's give you an honorary title. You want a lot of cheering up.
Yeah, okay. You probably do want to be able to raise troops from them, so
Yes, I do. That's taken me from 8,000 troops to 10,000 troops. That's definitely worthwhile. So, Exarch of Anatolia. Yes. Right, what honorary titles? Right. You get to be Master of Games. Okay, France is pretty fucking... let's also check that there's nothing specific there. Right. A lot of that is the Viceroyalty penalty,
getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
which is getting bigger and bigger. Let's make you Lighthouse Custodian. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Pannonia loves me. Norway.
Still worth checking if there's any penalties that should be fixed.
It's true.
Yes, that's fine.
Let's just check Armenia as well. Yeah. So Norway. Let's give you a minor title. Ah, horsey. Okay, Scotland is very uncheerful, but most of that is unfixable. So you get to be
Fixes
more.
are taking Scotland.
Well, yeah, but you know. Right. Okay, we're now down to. Let's just check.
It's a
Not
bit
wars.
tricky because some of them are only assigned available to some people.
Yes.
So you could still find someone who would be
Keeper of
candidate for Keeper of the
Tones.
And sadly, your brief period of having an official court dwarf was
is well over. Yeah. So. No, that's fixable. That's fixable. Can we give you? Yes, we can make you Keeper of Tones. So that's cheered all my vassals up a bit, and has got me like just over 5,000 troops.
maybe worth checking all of them for desiring control of things if you have patience.
That's true. But all the major ones anyway. So
Yes, I suppose you can stop like 2 each dukes.
yeah, unless they've got a lot of armies. Scotland is still not very keen on viceroyalties. Britain. Bohemia. Ooh, Wales is separate again, that's nice. Except for the fact that he hates me, but you know, whatever.
Doesn't hate you. That's still positive opinion.
It's still positive.
You know, there was some of your previous emperors who've
It's-
been like, you're getting even a majority of your vassals into positive opinion would have been a great success.
It's true. That's fixable.
It's almost certainly not fixable because he's a revolt.
Yes.
Some more gluttony will improve things, you think?
Yeah.
You want control of the Duchy of Pskov, which you don't appear to be able to give him.
I think probably because it's at war.
He dislikes you because, well, everything really.
But yes. Can we not transfer his vassalage to
You
someone?
might be able to. I mean, you can test this because it looks like. Oh no, those rules are, I think, different for who you can transfer.
Right.
Yes, you may be able to, but you need to explore.
But anyway, that's getting down to. So we'll come back to the Duchy of Polotsk in a bit.
He doesn't like you because he's in prison. You might be able to improve his opinion of you by putting him into house arrest, or indeed by releasing him if you're feeling really generous. But I think you can, yes. That might improve him very slightly.
That'll improve him a bit. Duchy of Bohemia. Ireland.
Right, you see claims of your
Yeah.
claims of your
Thuringia. Now we're down to like small
The
numbers.
city of Fulham is almost as big a supplier of armies as the Kingdom of Poland.
Right, yes, so Duchy of Polotsk. Hang on, let's go back to a sensible view.
I think that's zoomed in on where he is. Click on the duchy itself instead.
Thank you. Right, so let's zoom in a bit so we can see some landmarks.
And maybe look at your sub-realms.
And now
Or,
I was going to go for
De
De
Jure
Jure Kingdoms. So that
So
should
In De Jure Ruthenia, which you don't yet control.
have. But let's see if we can transfer it to Vladimir. Not looking promising.
Probably means that it's...
Yeah. So let's just do a quick round of, is there anything nice we can build in Westminster? I can build more ships, but I don't really feel I need more ships as such. So I think
So, yes.
I think that
So
may be a
how
point to
how does Westminster's technology now compare with
Constantinople.
Constantinople? I don't think you can immediately move your capital.
So
that will be showing you what
yes.
Westminster is.
So now if I mouse over Constantinople,
Not actually looking very good.
yeah.
I think you may as well stay in Westminster unless you want the symbolism of moving to Constantinople and then having to build up all the text there.
Not really, because I've got my military stuff sort of halfway reasonable finally. So I'm inclined to leave it. I think this is a good point at which to save and stoat for the night.
I've already written a summary that says in which Paschalis the Wise succeeds to the throne of the Empire of England.
The 1315, save and quit, and in which we take over Constantinople.
Oh yes, of course. Yes,
Obviously, we want to say we caused the fall of Constantinople.
In which Constantinople falls to block the hammer.
Yes. Right, I shall stop the stream. Good night, stream.
Good night, stream.